Greetings, friends, and welcome to Enigma Night Gaming. My name is Liara, and I will be your guide in today's adventure. Today, we're playing Shadowgate. In our last episode, we managed to defeat the werewolf, and we came across a whole bunch of new puzzles, and then we kind of got stuck a little. So we had to step back, brainstorm a bit, and now we're back with fresh brains, fresh eyes, and we're ready to check out these puzzles out. So let's go ahead and see if we can solve some more of them. Forlorn and eerie field strewn with pumpkins as far as the eye can see opens up before you. As you stand before the strange circle on the ground, you have the disturbing feeling that someone or something is watching from the shadows. So we started it by putting the pumpkins on. Now we do have a note about this. I don't remember which one. Oh, here it is. Brown, I have your dog. Okay. Brown, I have your dog. If you wish to see the flying ace again, then bring the 3 pumpkins to the place beyond the harvest door. But be wary, for only one outfitted in a mask for the hallowed eve can gain entrance. Then you must carve my visage and illuminate the sacrifices in the field of jack-o'-lanterns. Then I will be freed, and this will all end. Cordially, DP. So I think that's the mistake we made before. We tried to put candles here, and I wasn't sure what sacrifices were. I was like, well, what are we sacrificing? But maybe it's the pumpkins. They're the ones in the circle. So let's see if we can carve jack-o'-lanterns. We do have a knife, right? We could try it with that if this doesn't work, but let's try it with the little dagger and see if it works. With some effort, you slip the dirk into the pumpkin. At once, your hand feels possessed, guiding the knife and skillfully creating a jack-o'-lantern replete with a scary face. Alright, so now we should, in theory, be able to do this 2 more times. Alright, now we have another scary face. And then 1 more. Okay. Now, the question is are we going to use the candles or will the torches work? Okay, the torches will work. You lift the top of the pumpkin and light the candle inside. It blazes with an ethereal glow. 1 more. Alright, now what's going to happen? This tower chamber is empty save for a strange gilded mirror resting far in the wall that hums with power. What will happen if we go back in? Will anything happen now that we have the jack-o'-lanterns all taken care of? The smooth surface gives way and blackness overtakes you. In but a brief moment, you are transported somewhere else. Hey, Toad, welcome in. I have no idea what to do here to progress the puzzle now. I had an idea. I did the idea, and now I have no idea. You remember I had mentioned, hey, we have a skull, and let's see, which one was it? Was it this one? Follow the path that the ancients have hidden to find the way beyond the wall of wisdom. One must follow the path that Allura has trod. Okay, so it's not that one. Frandra, I've discovered a great weakness in our defenses. Since we all have the mark, it is simply a matter of separating our heads from our shoulders. Then our remains can be used in the hidden approach, and the wards will be engaged, allowing those with the knowledge to travel the castle unopposed. One merely has to be within our walls for this to work. It is signed with 3 squiggly lines. So the hidden approach, do we have anything that is called that? I wonder. Let's see, because we do have a skull and maybe we can do something there, and even if it's not labeled, maybe maybe there is a thing that we can still do with that. Okay, so this is, we were on the caves. Okay, what about the castle? Do we have anything? Okay, hidden approach anywhere in the castle? Nothing overtly labeled as such. What about the towers? Alright, let's see. We've got landings, strong room, observatory, spire. Alright, so nothing is necessarily labeled as such, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything, right? So we just need to find our remains can be used in the hidden approach. So let's go back to the beginning, because we got the skull, at the beginning, right? So maybe it's close to the beginning where we can use it. Alright, now we're way back in the beginning. There's a skull missing here. Okay, what if we use it here? You are physically incapable of getting the skull in the slot. It simply will not fit. The circular indent in the archway suggests that something belongs in this slot. Yeah, a little skull, I would assume. Look at the root. Thick green roots twist through the dense foliage. These are the roots we want to get through, I think. Can we, like... Can we do something with those? Can we, like, can we chop them with our dagger? We can. Okay. This is a helmet. The rusted helm looks like armor from a bygone era. Alright. Is this gonna fit better, I wonder? Alright, let's see. You swap one helm for another, unsure if your new look improves it at all. Okay. Alright, so we took care of the roots. Can we take any of these other skulls? Staring at the skull, you feel a tickle in the back of your mind. It's almost as if the skull is trying to bore its way inside. Okay. Do we have any kind of spell that will shrink things, I wonder? No, these are all like light shows, right? Ornate stone archway replete with carved stones frames an ominous entrance set into the side of the mountain. Do we have anything small that would go in there? Like, I don't think the orb would go in there, right? I mean, we could try it, but I'd be surprised because that's an artifact we need. Alright, so I feel like somehow... Okay, so the front door is in fact missing a skull. So that is probably going to be important. I'm not sure. We have a skull, so seek the skull door. I have a note for that. So we did find, this is the front door, right? There was something about the skull door in our notes then, perhaps? Let me quickly look through them. Can we somehow get a tiny skull to put in there somewhere? Alright. What is this? Do we see? We see this, right? The pattern on this once fine rug has been dulled by time. Its edges have become frayed and torn. Circular hatch is made of some strange stone set securely within a mortared base. Some enchantment has sealed it shut. Perhaps a magic spell would open the hatch. Now, we do have a spell that works on stone, right? This one? Huge weight like a stone. Okay, let's try that one. I don't know, but we'll try it. You focus your will on the stone hatch, whispering the words of the spell. A strange power flows out of you, enveloping the stone hatch. After a moment, the stone lid opens. Nice. Alright, we've made progress. You lean in close, anxious to look inside the open hatch. The stone compartment harbors a strange mechanism, one comprised of levers, rods, and gears. Well, we definitely have a gear to add here. One we've been carrying around for quite a while. Alright, with some effort, you force the gear into its slot. Okay, what happens if we punch this one? It's stuck in place. What if we pull this one? You pull the lever down. Can we pull it down more? Okay, we can. They're all down. Does it do anything? Punching the button produces an ear-splitting screech of protest as the gears try to spin. After that, the silence is almost deafening. We gotta figure out how to get this symbol. That's the dwarven symbol, right? It's the same one. Yorick startles you by saying, that didn't sound right. You might want to try again. Well, thanks for the assistance there, my friend. Pulling the lever, but it's stuck in place. Craftsmanship on this lever is unmistakably dwarven, and we have definitely seen that before. So what happens? Okay, so this one makes those. Let's see if we, alright, let's see what happens. I just want to see what happens as we... Okay, so that one's making these go. Okay. I feel like we're going to have to get them all in the middle position if I had to guess. Well, that sounded encouraging, eh, boy? Should probably go see what that just did. Okay. I didn't know I did anything, but sure. What did I do? Can I move this now? You pull the lever, but it's stuck in place. Okay, let's go back and see if it did anything to the front gate. I see nothing here. I'd make a pretty significant wager that Lakmir is holed up someplace. I mean, probably. Okay, so this does do something, right? The mechanism glows, vibrates, and begins to move. You can hear the sound of rushing water deep within the cave. Okay, okay. Rushing water. That's what I missed before? I'm special like that? Yeah. That's all good. Alright, so where would rushing water be? We had... Let's check it out. We had the grotto, footbridges, passage. There was the sewer that had water. There's also the cavern lake. Let's check the cavern lake and waterfall, because that's where the dwarven symbol was, and it kind of makes me think that might be where it is. Alright, so let's go over this way, and then over this way. Let's see. Within a larger cavern, you find yourself on the shore of a placid underground lake. Let's go check this out. Let's see. Oh, it's gone. We can go in now. Only a trickle of water can be heard moving within the shallow underground riverbed. Off to the side, an undulating mass of water playfully flits about the chamber. Alright. Nice, nice. The small cave makes a great hideaway, concealed as it is by the waterfall. Alright. We have a body here. The corpse is dressed in what was once a regal set of robes. Blood stains the collar. It looks like blood is staining more than the collar to me. It looks like the whole thing is drenched in blood, but okay. Perhaps providing a clue to what killed this unfortunate soul. Is this a tiny skull? The smooth, heavy stone fits nicely into the palm of your hand. It's a stone, but we'll take it. Looking closely at the palm-sized stone, you notice the fossilized pattern on one side. Okay. Maybe we can use that in the wall. Let's check your corpse. We have a scroll. What was that, sir? Open it. Alright, carefully unroll the ancient scroll. You read the hastily scrawled words on the scroll. Brother, if you are reading this, then I am no more. I fear we have underestimated his ambition and the depths he would travel in the dark arts. Protect the seals at all costs. He must not get them. Power up the ways and follow the mirrored path to the lone keep. Add your strength to Unthalm's, if nothing else. Perhaps our weather master can blunt the evil one's advance, especially with your support. Fare thee well, Fandral the High. Okay. Who is he speaking of? Is it like the warlock guy, or... Alright, this is... The room glows with power. It's firmly attached to the wall. Can we take it? Pull with all your might. This one is... Okay, so we gotta get all these rooms somehow. Alright. Can we... The rounded stone may well have come from the riverbed. Okay. I'm kind of not thinking that we can do anything with the stone, but we can try it. It's small enough, right? In theory. Maybe we can come back and get that skull too. Good try. There's skulls all over the place, right? So, if we put... I mean, these are all skulls, but what if... Will this work? Nothing happened when you used the stone on the slot. But it said something different when we did the skull, right? You're physically incapable of getting the skull into the slot. It simply will not fit. So we need to make it smaller somehow. Let's look at our spells, see if anything makes sense. The way seems to open in front of you with a metallic screech. This was the gate. This one, a dazzling flash of light. A dazzling array of color confounds your senses. I don't feel like any of those are appropriate, so we're definitely going to have to figure out that. In the meantime, can we pull this lever? It's stuck in place. I've been thinking, I bet Lackamere is more than just a ghost, you think? Okay, do we have anything we could use? Like, it's too bad we don't have, like, oil or something to loosen up. Can we, like, hit the lever with the hammer? You tentatively use the hammer on the lever, fearful that it could break. Okay. Can we use, like, the rope, like, you know, kind of, like, tie it around it and pull since nothing's happening? Okay, we're gonna stop trying that. I don't know if there's anything else. Can we just throw a rock at it and close it? Can I just throw a rock? Nope. Okay. Well, what else could we do? We now have rocks, so, I mean, we could try doing something with that captive, but I don't think we can. I feel like we explored it. Maybe we can check the dragon's nest and see if there's any small skulls there. I mean, it seems dangerous. Okay, so this is the ice entity. We could go ahead and snag it just because then we can try and cross the lake to get to the captive and see if we can take his skull. Alright, can we take that skull? You look the skull over and change your mind, deciding it won't be helpful on your quest. Alright, the dragon notices you, moves its ponderous weight, begins gathering its breath. Alright, there is just a bunch of gold. I don't think we need any of that. So let's go here and see if we can. Alright, let's release the ice spirit on the water. Alright. Alright, can we walk over here? Yeah, let's walk over there. Thank you. Alright, what does that say? The skeletal remains of some unfortunate soul are chained securely to this rock. What is this? The skeleton, there's some kind of sparkly here. Can we use a spell on that? Maybe one of my new spells would work. No? Okay. What about Flamoris? Will that do anything? Like light it up more, perhaps? Resulting in a brief blinding flash. That's about it. Can we do Invoken? Like, is this a way to bring about our friend here? The power of your magic flies about in a spectacular fashion, but does little else, of course. I really doubt either of the other two will do anything, because this one is for stone. And the other... Talamar wasn't the first to break the circle, but I'm hoping he's the last. Thank you for your amazing insight, York. Okay. So, can we stop yourself from disturbing the poor, tortured soul, knowing you'll need all the good luck you can get? Doing your best impersonation of a strongman, you attempt to pull the chain apart with your bare hands. It's no wonder you never became a strongman. Can we hit that with the hammer, though, I wonder? Well, let's see. Nothing happened when you used the hammer on the manacle? Okay. Is there something on the manacle? Like, it looks like it's got a rune on it. A manacle made from black iron is secured around the skeleton's wrist. Wait, this... Okay, so we might be able to use entrees on that, because that's metal, right? We'll see. Produces some pretty fireworks and headache, but nothing, little else. Okay, that's fine. Anything else that we could possibly use? What if we just bash it with a rock? I doubt this will work, but you know, stranger things have happened. The stone failed to do anything constructive to the manacle. Okay, there's gotta be something. Okay, we do have a spell related to stone, right? Maybe we can use it on this. Sweat beads your brow as you concentrate the glyph and then release the spell. The power of your magic flies about in a spectacular fashion, but does little else, of course. Okay. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This would be the 12th one, which makes sense. But what do we do about that, right? Like, how do we... is there a way? Do we use a spell on the skull? Like, what if we... Let's try using our spells on the skull. It probably won't do anything. But we can give it a shot. Talamar's got nothing on you. After all, you're Jer Cuthergar, soldier of Windermere Outpost. Okay. Let's see, what about this? Alright, nothing. Alright. We've got Entree. Probably can't use it on the skull. Yeah, everything is not working. Like, I need a shrinking spell. That's what I need. Okay, so we're back in here again. This is an eye, an all-seeing eye. If you were to hazard a guess, you believe this hidden room must have been a wizard's private study. Several fire pits are set within the floor. Okay. This room glows with power. It's firmly attached to the stone floor. This seems like an eye, though. Which... is that this one? No. Where was it? It was one that talked about the circle chamber. There was something about the eye. The all-seeing eye, right? And the second... No. There was one that was talking about... I remain secure in my demesne. Look for my signal pyre. Follow the path, perhaps? To find the way beyond the wall of wisdom. It wasn't this one, right? The one about the weakness. Hidden approach. When really has to be within the walls to work. Yeah, I didn't think so. Maybe it was this one. Let's see. The mirror leads to the furnace. The mirrors require power. Okay. So how do we give the mirrors power? That makes me wonder. Okay, this one is the one. So, the alignments are in harmony. Then you shall take the circle runes of water and fire and the all-seeing eye and place them with the great eagle that sits on the one tree. Okay, so we found the eye, perhaps. This is in which room? The study. Okay, so all-seeing eye question mark is in the study. We'll just jot that down so we don't forget where it is. I think we figured out the Dwarven rune bit. That was related to the lever. We've done everything on the Halloween event except for we haven't gotten anything to happen as a result, so I'm not sure what to do with that. Alright, what else do we have here? Can we take some of this wood? Use the log on what? Well, this one looks like it needs to be lit up. The flame immediately leaped into the air in the most supernatural way. What if we put one in each one? Okay. drag a log over to the pit and throw it away. The supernatural flames leap high and greedily devour the wood. Alright, we have now thrown in all the wood. I don't know what to do with that now, but we have done it. What is this? You fix your mind on the markings and attempt to draw power from it. You only succeed in giving yourself a headache, of course. A series of glowing symbols, lines, and dashes pulsate along the floor. What if we try and use our spell on it? The Invoking spell? I don't know that it would do any good, but... Okay, so that does nothing. Would either of our light up things spells do it? Probably not, but we can try it. Just for posterity. The effect in the sky casts electrifying, malevolent air. Alright, the brass globe has raised outlines of land creatures carved into it. The craftsmanship is uncanny. Sheets of rain blow across the window, spraying you in a light mist. Okay, well, I don't know what else to do in here. We did examine these before. Made from some hide-like material, this map shows the continental lands of Kaltorlin. And that says the same thing. Alright, well, we press forward then. This large hall is dominated by a stained glass window. Can we throw a rock through the stained glass window? I mean, just because I feel like being destructive. I wanna... You stop trying to use the stone on the stained glass? Oh, sad. Alright, so we can look at the fireplace. Lining the far end of the banquet room, the massive fireplace is cold and unused, gathering dust. Can we light it up? Like, can we, you stick the lit torch up the flue, trying to see what might be hidden up there? Can we? Can we, like, use the chair? You're clearly in no position to sit in the chair. More precise, the chair is in no position to be sat upon. Can we break the chair, potentially? I want to break the chair. Alright. I thought maybe if we lit... I heard there were more towers within the castle, but not all can be accessed easily. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to figure out how to get to them with the mirrors, which I am not sure how to do right now. The red fabric of this banner is worn and tattered. I want to know what to do with this. The stained glass depicts a number, each reaching for some type of... What if we use our Flamoris spell on it? I don't remember if we've tried that or not. After a moment, you release the power of the spell with the word, resulting in a brief blinding flash. Okay, but then nothing happens. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Okay, you step forward and look at the reflection cast upon the floor by the stained glass window. Cast from the stained glass window, the moonlight highlights a section of the floor. Is it like this one that they're grabbing at? Is it this one? This particular stone appears to be a little loose. Aha! Look, it's a skull. Okay, okay, okay. We have a little tiny skull. Nice. Alright. Does it have something etched in its forehead there? The skull has a symbol emblazoned on its forehead. You can't help but feel you've seen this somewhere before. Have I? Is this the one that we're going to need at the beginning? We pull the skull from its hiding place. Let's go immediately see if that fits in the skull door. I'm very curious now. I hope this one fits, because I don't know what to do with all these skulls. Otherwise, do the other ones have symbols, I wonder? I want to look. They do. Okay, so it's got to be this one then. Okay, it has to be. Yes. Alright. Nice. The skull seems to leap from your hands and into the slot on the archway. Faint sounds deep within the castle wall signal something has happened. Okay. Well. The skull explodes into an almost melancholy air. Looking into its empty eyes and weathered surface, a sense of palpable regret overcomes you. Interesting. Why is he sparkling like that? It makes me wonder if I need to do a spell on it. Like, I mean, I don't know why I would, but... I mean, it just... Okay. It just makes me wonder. Okay. Let's go try some of the things that we've been stuck at. Okay, so the lever is still stuck. Can we get any of the runes? Let's see. Where did we have runes at? We gotta go right and then up, I think. Well, no, this one had a rune, right? So let's go through here. And then through here. Okay. Through here. And then across here. Right? Okay. Can we take this now? No. Okay. You pull with all your might, but the rune will not budge an inch from the wall. Perhaps it's enchanted in some way. I think we should go to find some wizards. Not dead ones, mind you. I mean, you're probably not wrong. We could go ask him now that we've done a thing. The stone den is damp and smells of corpse and green foliage, as if a mirage. The far side of the cavern shimmers. I mean, is it going to say anything new, though, I wonder? We have done a thing, but I think they just are set on what they say. Carry on, you must face the perils of the castle. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't say anything new. That's fine. Okay, can we go up here? Yes, we can. Okay, alright, what? Oh! What happened there? Oh, that's just our map. I got all excited. I was like, oh, did we have a new thing open up? Wait, look, the mirrors! The mirrors! You see a warped reflection of yourself. Can I go through? I can go through now. Oh, I can go through now. I'm so happy. Okay, now we can make progress. Okay, where are we now? You close your eyes and walk right into the mirror. The expected smack does not happen. Instead, you feel the surface of the mirror give way and experience a moment of weightlessness. When you open your eyes, you are somewhere else. We have made it to a new place, guys, and it looked like the other mirror was able to be used too. It was also glowing. I guess that's why, yeah, teleport. So we're in a storeroom. All right. Well, you know what? I think we're actually going to stop there. We've got new areas to explore now, and it's going to just be a whole bunch of exploration in the next episode. We had to like hammer through some puzzles, and you know, with that Halloween one, I'm really not sure what the deal is. Maybe there's a spell we don't have. I don't know, maybe I haven't tried Invoking. That could be something we try. I don't know. We'll think about it when we get stuck again. Maybe we'll fiddle around with it again and see what we can find out. But I think, I feel like we accomplished a lot in this episode. Even though we were running around and we were thinking, you know, sometimes that's part of problem solving, is you're just looking for that one answer, that one thing you gotta do. So if you like this kind of content, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. If you want to watch live, we're on Twitch at twitch.tv/Liar27. I have my schedule posted in the about and in the description. And if you want to see which games I'll be playing each day, I post them on twitter.com/Liar27. And I hope I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye.